Okay, here we go. Delete. This is from Redacted. Zelensky comes knocking. It says here Russian president. That's a typo. It is Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky was visiting Washington for the second time this year to ask for more money and weapons. He said he did so with a not-so-veiled threat that if Western money dries up, Ukrainian refugees may become Ukrainian terrorists. Now that is in itself very interesting, so I would suggest you keep your hole puncher within an arm's reach, wherever you are. That is not a good thing. That is threatening us directly. I don't care. May become, that is a threat. Period. Speaking to The Economist, he said, there is no way of predicting how millions of Ukrainian refugees in Europe countries would react to their country being abandoned. Ukrainians have generally behaved well, are very grateful for those who shelter them. They will not forget that generosity, but it would not be a good story for Europe if they were to drive these people into a corner. That's a threat. I don't care how it's wrapped in cotton and wool. This is a direct threat. This is encrypting and threatening, don't you think? It is. NATO Secretary Jens Stoltenberg said on Saturday that NATO countries must prepare ourselves for a long war in Ukraine. At the same meeting, another NATO head warned of ammunition shortages because prices are going up for the same equipment. Prices for equipment and ammunition are shooting up. Right now we are paying more and more for the exact same. NATO Military Committee's Chair Admiral Rob Bauer said after the meeting of NATO defense chief in Norway, according to Reuters. That means that we cannot make sure that the increased defense spending actually leads to more security. Meanwhile, U.S. officials has admitted that Russia is producing more missiles now than it has before the conflict began. This seemed to be a good opportunity for peace talks. No? Well, this is Zelensky. There's no question about what type of person he is. No question. And I have seen some other disturbing images of the soldiers doing a certain hand gesture in front of the cameras. And many of the prisoners of war the Russians have taken, they are finding Nazi tattoos on these soldiers. Wow. And then we have him saying this earlier, we will win this war if it costs all Americans every cent they have. Yeah. And what? Yeah, look at that. I think those two are related. They are a spitting image of each other. Literally. Literally. That's not a coincidence. This is not good casting or anything like that. I believe this is the son, this is the father. They are exactly the same. This is what we're dealing with. And what was it he did during World War II? He helped the Nazis round up Jews for concentration camps and extermination. And then when he had done that, he went into their homes and stole all their goods, meaning gold, anything that was of value, sold it off, and he became one of the richest men on the planet, eventually. Pure evil, and the son of pure evil equal pure evil. And while all this is going on, we have the Afghanistan retreat, which was a complete fiasco. He should have been impeached for that. And then we have East Ohio, and here is the Nazi terrorist, son of Soros, embracing whoever that is. We know who that is. And while Lahaina was burning, this is where our president was, on on the beach. And he don't care. Nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares. And this is a list that will be 1 minute still after the video, and you can calculate the amount that your tax dollars are being sent to a Nazi to fight a war they cannot win. They cannot win against Russia. There's no way in hell they can. They're now recruiting women because they're running out of men. How about that? How about we put a stop to all this? We got the means to do so. You understand that, right? We don't have to put up with that. Our money is going to a crook, an actual war criminal. That's all I have. God bless you.